Hello, 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 Virgo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever y'all come across this reading, I hope everyone's staying safe. Don't forget to check out the short videos. I just uploaded a 1 minute video. It ain't gonna be too much, but it's something to kind of give you, some of you. It may not resonate with everybody. So I did upload a short video. How y'all doing, Virgo? How is your Friday going? I hope you had a beautiful day today. I hope you have had a very good week. Okay. I know sometimes it can be a little challenging, but to be grateful and thankful that you made it to see another day is absolutely a blessing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hello, new viewers, cross watchers. Come on in, sweetheart, sir. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Reverse the roles. Listen, I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles how they fit in your life, okay? So I was getting the energy. I had to say this, my beautiful Virgos. Please be very mindful as you go through your day-to-day activities on sites. Please be very mindful, very vigilant about who you who you um who you go and subscribe to. Even if it's not subscribe movies, whatever, be careful of who you subscribe to, who you give your energy to, because there are a lot of very low vibrational, especially if you're on an energy of trying to heal yourself. So being careful, vigilant about movies, about the things you watch, even other tarot readers, about, all tarot readers are not love and light. Not all of them are love and light. A lot of them are dark energy. A lot of them triggers bring on a lot of drama, a lot of low vibrational energy. So please be very mindful of who you subscribe to, who you give your energy to, what you watch, what you listen to. And the reason why I say that is because when you're on a healing journey, you're trying to heal a lot of past trauma. So therefore, in order to concentrate on yourself, you must be in the energy of loving yourself, seeing the light of yourself to head towards betterness, to head towards a better way of seeing things, psychological, changing your perspective. And so spirit guides brought that into my energy for me to tell somebody. This may apply to everybody, even myself, even when you on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, even when you watching movies, watching this, watch out what you're watching, watch out what you're subscribing to, watch out what you're doing, because it can definitely interfere with your healing parts that you're trying to heal for yourself. Okay. So please just be very vigilant of that. So spirit guides, I ask you give me clarity, understanding. Most of all, God, I need your protection, and I need to know what's going on in my beautiful Virgo's energy. Okay. And that goes for all of us, when you're healing, what does it look like when you're healing and you're watching a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, a lot of cussing, a lot of, sexual things? That does not help, especially if you're different. Everybody is healing for different reasons. And so Spirit Guides God is saying, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, pay attention, okay? Pay attention to things like that, all right? And it says, you're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you to see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Okay, just like I was just talking about, in order for you to head towards your best life, become your best self, be your own best person, you have to pay attention, be very vigilant to what matters, what will help elevate your energy, and what will not. Okay, so please pay attention to that. That's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that was definitely in the energy. Spirit guys definitely wanted me to touch bases on that. Okay, also grounding is very, very essential as well. Okay, when you're grounding yourself, that keeps you centered. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. So some of you have been overthinking, been really in your head. And Spirit Guides God is saying, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that it brings. Okay, so yeah, this helps you get out of your head. This helps you keep you from overthinking. This also helps you from going into sites, on different sites, and looking at things that you know ain't gonna help you heal, that's gonna really actually have you, give you a setback. So please pay attention to your surroundings, what you're watching, where you're at, who you're around, if you want to heal and become and live your best life. All right. Spirit guys, tell me more for Virgos. I love you guys. And that's just Spirit brought that in my spirit, you know. And just be careful about that. Thank you, Spirit. Change, exactly. So there's change taking place. So in order for change to happen in your life, Virgo, we have to make sure that we're protecting our thoughts, we're protecting our mind, body, and our soul. Mostly our psychological thoughts, what we perceive, what we bring into the knowledge that we have, and that we're trying to change a perspective on how we see our life. So you have to be very, very vigilant about what you're watching, what you're seeing. And it says you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become. See, when you're watching things like drama, people cussing, sexual contents, things like that, the stuff that it's not making you a better person, it's actually giving you setbacks. When you do that, you start to become somebody that you're not. Have you ever noticed when you're watching a television show, like a drama show, and that they are constantly fighting and fussing, you sitting there, you get mad too? Yeah, it happens like that. It will project onto you, and then you start to become a person that you really are not. So watching people, watch what you're looking at, watch who you're looking up to, watch what if they're not helping you heal and trying to get you on a healing journey. Now, if you all for the drama, you don't want to heal, I don't want to heal, I want to be bitter, I want to be resentful, I want to get my get back. I'm gonna watch people that wants to get back, and we cussing and we fussing and we fight. That's what I want. I don't want to be healed, Miss Paul's thoughts and energy. You worry about yourself. Let me tell you something, honey. That's your life. But if you're trying to change your perspective on how you see your life, you must pay attention. You must pay attention, or it's going to project onto you. Yeah. I can't watch drama movies. I can't watch the love and hip hop and the fighting with I can't watch that stuff because it triggers me. I have to stay away from things like that, okay? Because at one point in time in my life, when I was younger, that's all I did was fight. Okay, so I have to change my perspective. I can't allow that to seep into my energy because it's going to project onto me. So what you're watching, it can project onto you. You would become somebody that you're not because you're watching what you're watching, or you're following somebody. You're following a lot of people that are not setting examples on the level that you want to be on. That's all I'm saying. The level that you want to be on it. Now, if you want drama and you like fighting and well, that's you, okay? And like this one person said, well, I used to watch you. Well, that's good. You ain't got to watch me, because where one fall off, God will send me 10 more to replace that one that fell off, okay? So if I'm just too much of a healer for you and you ain't ready to heal, then you right. You just go on somewhere else. So it says, um, um, it says you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. You see what I'm saying? You have to separate yourself from people, and if you're trying to heal and move on to something better in your life. That means that if you used to smoke, or you used to smoke and or you used to just You can't sit there around people if you're not strong enough yet. If you ain't here, you can't sit around people that smoke. You can't sit around people that drinks. If you was a alcoholic, you can't sit around. You can't sit there if you just all you done was watch pornos. You can't sit around people. You can't watch no shows with all their butts hanging halfway off their body. You have to be very vigilant at what you watch. Very, very vigilant. You have to pay attention to those things because it will make you, it will actually project onto you. That's why the emotions, just like watching a movie, right? And that movie, you notice in that movie, some of the movies you get to crying because it's projecting the inner emotions. Now, some of the movies, if it's, I can't watch scary movies. I don't like scary movies, okay? Because it does something to my inner self. Now, if it's a drama on there, now I like to watch stuff blowing up and action movies. That's pretty okay. But if it's a lot of drama, oh, you fighting, you beat, you this, we fighting, you beat, you MF, you B, you if. That's all you hear. I can't put that in my energy. So I don't know who you are today, this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. But Spirit Guides God, whoever your higher source is saying pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to who you're subscribing to. Pay attention to who you're following. Pay attention to what you're around, what you're looking at, what you're watching, whether it's everyday life, whether it's at work. Watch who you're surrounding yourself by, because it is a projection. It will rub off onto you. You will become a person that you're not. Even if you're in a relationship or a marriage, do you not notice that when you're around that person so long and they start acting all crazy, then here they go, here you end up acting crazy like this ain't who I am. It makes you step out of your own character. That's called projection. So Spirit Guide said protect yourself. A lot of you are in overthinking, in overdrive mode psychologically, and you need to ground yourself. You're putting too much into your head space. And Spirit Guide said that's because maybe some of you are really watching or really doing something around something that is not going to help you elevate in your healing journey. It's actually making you have a setback in your energy, okay? So yeah, it's time to pivot at the bottom of the deck. It's time to pivot. Spirit Guides God said it's time to move different. It's time, listen. It's time to move different. It's time for you to do something different. I need you to move different, okay? I need you to separate yourself. If you're trying to heal and become the best version of yourself, I need you to pivot. That's what Spirit Guides God is giving me this message for you. And it says, sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Even just a little bit, pivoting, doing something different to make your life better, make your healing journey a little bit easier. What makes it easier is not surrounding yourself or listening or watching things that is going to give you a setback in the process of you healing. So this is all about processing of your healing, what to watch out for, what to not put yourself in the situation that will cause you to have a setback. Okay? So let's see what's going on. I know, right? And I get it. We have options. 7 of Cups in the reverse. We have options. We have a lot of options nowadays. You can go to Instagram. You can go to YouTube. You can go to TikTok. You can go to Facebook. You can go to all these places. You can watch TV. You can watch whatever you want. You can do everything. A lot of options nowadays that will put you in the energy of, okay, I got to be vigilant about what I allow in my soul, what I allow in my thought process, what I'll allow. And yes, you have a lot of options when it comes down to that. And some of you would be stopping your destiny, would be stopping the wheel, and that's not good with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's not good because you will be causing something to happen that you're not expecting, okay? And so please, this is cautioning you. Spirit guides, God, your ancestors is cautioning you who you follow. Who you follow on your day to day, what you watch on your day to day, okay? Yeah, yeah. Try to pivot, try to do something different. Yeah, it causes you to be stuck, okay? Some of you, it causes you to be stuck in this psychological way of thinking, okay? Be stuck with a karmic situation because you are beginning to pick up on that person's energy, that person's toxic energy, or you're not allowing yourself to move forward so you can get out of this stuck toxic energy, okay? Some of you are stuck, if it's not a baby mama, baby daddy, or just in a toxic relationship, because you are a queen of cups. You're very nourishing, you're very beautiful, very kind, you like to help people, but at the same time you're not happy because you're trying to live for someone else, okay? So I feel as though a lot of you are going through a rebirth with this judgment card, and spirit guides want you to be patient with yourself. That means that it's time for you to remove yourself from toxic people, from toxic situations, because you would pick up on that and you would become someone that you don't even recognize yourself. You'd be like, oh, that ain't me. That's not who I am. I don't do that type of energy, because you're around a toxic person, a male, a female, husband, wife, or whoever, and that's not who you are. So this person has made you be someone that you are not. And I feel like a lot of you are going through a rebirth. You're changing. You're trying to heal yourself. You're trying to be the best version of yourself. You're going through a major change in your life. And so right now, you definitely do not need this in your energy, okay? Now, if you're with somebody that you're stuck in some type of situation, spirit guides is saying, be patient with yourself, Virgo. All right, be patient with yourself. And you're going through a rebirth, but at the same time, it's best, in order for you to see the change evolve in your life, it's best that you remove yourself from these people, from this person. It's best that, I feel like some of you are stuck and you need to get out of it, okay? Some of you could be stuck in a toxic situation and you're not happy. And judgment is here, okay? So it's time to change, okay? It's time for you to change, because a part of you, like this card say, you don't even feel like you are the same person that you used to be, like this caring, loving person, this nurturing person, because you have been in a toxic relationship for a long time, maybe 6+ years, and this person has changed your whole demeanor of who you are, okay? When they say when you're around somebody long enough, you'll start becoming the other person. You'll start to pick up on that person's energy, on that person's what they, who they are. You'll start picking up on the toxic traits. Okay, and I feel like judgment call is here. You're very unhappy. Okay, some of you are in the 10 of cups in the reverse. You are in something that you're very unhappy, and you are not the same person you used to be. But it's time for you to come out of this energy, because you can't heal being in the midst of what is triggering you. I'm going to say that again. You cannot heal in the midst of what's triggering you. And someone is triggering you. You're around someone, you're with someone that you're still in this baby mama, baby daddy situation that is triggering you. In order for you to begin to heal and start the start the rebirth, start to change in your life, you have to remove yourself from the situation. And I feel like, and it's not going to be easy, because that's what this card is saying. Change. It's not going to be easy. But in order for you to see a better day or better days, you must remove yourself from this toxic energy, because it has changed a part of you that you don't even recognize yourself. Okay, spirit guides, God said it's time for you to pivot. Okay, it's time for you to pivot. And Spirit say, pay attention to the signs that they've been giving to you, both subtle ones and the ones that cannot be missed. Spirit guide's been giving you signs about this situation, and it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to do something that will help your healing, help you to heal, help you heal effectively, easier. Okay, but as long as you're in the midst of this toxicity, it's going to always be triggers, and you're going to keep getting setbacks because you can't move forward because you're in the midst of your triggers. You are in the midst of someone that is causing you to become someone that you're not. Oh my goodness, you're changing your identity, is what Spirit God just told me. Somebody is changing their identity. Now, this may not resonate for everybody, but even when I do my own readings, I still take knowledge, and I still take a little bit of everything, and I apply it to my life, okay? So, yeah, some of you are definitely stuck in the past. You're stuck in the past. 6 is very significant. 6 is very significant, and you know what that is, okay? You're definitely stuck in the past. You are a very caring, loving person, very nourishing person, okay? But you have become someone that you don't even recognize. That's because you are in the midst of what is you're trying to heal. It's like you're trying to heal and become a better in the midst of someone that keeps triggering you, that don't want to move forward. So a person that don't want to move forward, Virgo, they are not allowing you to move forward. So they're going to do everything they can to contaminate your process, contaminate your progress. Okay, so yeah, that part right there. Yeah, that part right there. I am telling you. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, so, there it goes right here, the 4 of Cups. And I feel like you have been going through this. Spirit guides is telling me circles. You've been going through what's a King of Wands in the reverse. You've been going through this, and this person has disappointed you over and over. And it's getting to the point that you don't even want this person's cup. And I feel like you're ready to remove yourself from the premises. You're ready to remove yourself from this person. If y'all don't live together, you're ready for this person to get out of your life, because this person is not a leader. This is a King of Wands in the reverse. This person is very manipulative. This person is very selfish. This person do not want you to do better. So therefore, they're going to keep triggering you they're going to keep projecting their insecurity. They're going to keep projecting who they are, which is toxic, onto you, and it's making you change to be a person that you don't even recognize. That's how that works. Even when you're watching a movie or following people, it will trigger you, and whatever they're talking about, it's going to project onto you, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It's going to project towards you. And I feel like whoever this person is that you've been dealing with for maybe 1 to 6 years, you've been dealing with this person off and on. 666 is very significant in here. Very, very significant in here. Okay. This person is very selfish. This person could, be trying to block you from moving ahead or block you from healing. This person is very magician, could be doing some black magic on you to keep you from moving forward, and could be keeping you psychologically bound, because you are not the same person you used to be. You was a caring, loving person. Now I feel like you have got into the energy where, you just have stepped out of character about yourself. So in order for you to get back on the track, or in order for you to heal, to finish healing with this Judgment here, Judgment is rebirth. Judgment is having an aha moment. Judgment is having an epiphany. That's what Judgment is. Maybe you're having an epiphany and you're ready to leave, but you're going to have to remove yourself. You're going to have to change your perspective on what you watch, what you listen to, or who you are around. Because with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, this person is very selfish. They're in it for their own selfish needs. And so therefore, they're going to try to keep you down. They're going to keep trying to project everything that they don't want to do. They're going to project it onto you, so you won't do it too, okay? So they're going to try to keep you from moving forward for you to go and get into your change, go into what's best for you. Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that works, Virgo. So you're gonna have to remove yourself. You're gonna have to pivot. It's time for you to change the plan, is what Spirit Guides is saying. It's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to do something different. It's time. It is time, because this person is not a leader at all. This person is not, this person is very selfish. This person, you got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person barely works, okay? This person has hurt your heart, okay? You could have been married to this person. If you wasn't married, y'all was living up under the same roof. If you wasn't living up under the same roof, you just been dealing with this person off and on. And you can't grow when you are in the center of toxicity. You can't grow when you are in the center of someone that is projecting all their low vibrations onto you. Now with this world call, some of you finally shut the door and left this person. You finally shut the door and left this person, and you pivot. You made a decision. You gained clarity. Now, I am so proud of you, whoever you are. You made a decision, gained clarity, and some of you shut that door out with the old, in with the new. You changed. You had an awakening. You had a aha moment. You moved different. You started moving different. Started pivoting different, and you left this situation. You see what I'm saying? You made a decision. Whatever you was at a crossroad about, you gained clarity. Now remember, everybody's on different timelines. Some of you already been through this. Some of you going through this right now. I'm giving you confirmations, okay? You getting clarity from me, and that's going to help you make your decision. Some of you, this is coming in your near future, that it is time for you to move different. It's time for you to pivot different. It's time for you to start to heal and get away. Yeah, it's time to take a new leap of faith. And with your dog, your cat, your child, your rat, your goat, I don't care what it is, chin up, chest out. It's time for you to get up, and it's time for you to go and take a leap of faith and get out of that and go towards your healing. Okay, because the star card is here in the reverse. Some of you got a lot of healing to do, but you got more offers out here towards you. Some of you taking a leap of faith and you going towards something better offer, more pentacles, a lot of beautiful things that is coming. Okay, even the job, even a career, you're deciding to pivot, you're deciding to move a different way, you're deciding to stop allowing people to treat you this way and project everything onto you and keeping you stuck at that job. And some of you decided that I'm taking a new leap of faith and I'm going towards another job that's going to pay more, that's going to give me more money, and promotion, raise. You're pivoting different. You're closing out a cycle. You're closing the door. You're moving on. You're changing. You're not allowing yourself to stay stuck in a toxic situation. If this is not a relationship, a marriage, this is definitely a job. Or that has been projecting onto you for years, 6 years, 12 years, 18 years, have been projecting onto you and have caused you to be a person that you have not, because a toxic place will make you become someone that you're not, and you've decided to take a leap of faith, whether it's a job, going towards someone else, doing something different. Whatever you did, you said, I got to change how I move. I have to change how I move in my life. I gotta pivot. I gotta do something different. I have to get myself out of that type of energy, because it is affecting me. It is contaminating my decisions, my perspective, my mind, my body, and my soul. And that's not who I am. So it's best that I get out of this before I regret something that I don't want to do. That's a lot of messages for you, Virgo. So whoever you are, some of you have closed that chapter out and you left. Whatever you left, you left. Some of you right now, you was at a crossroad and you needed to make a decision which way to go. I'm your confirmation. You just gained clarity from me that it's time to pivot. It's time for you to remove yourself from somewhere that had been projecting so much onto you. It was never yours in the first place. It was being projected onto you. So you were picking up energy from other people or another person or a movie or whatever, a job or whatever, because that wasn't you. That was not you. And sometimes we can lose our own identity. Our own identity in the midst of someone that don't want to have nothing. In the midst of someone that wants to hold you back. In the midst of someone or something that don't want to see you succeed. And we sit in it and we sit in it until we have allowed it to fester and contaminate our own character of who we are. Until one day you woke up and had an aha moment and said, it's time for me to pivot. It's time for me to change and do something different. It's time for me to get out of this job. It's time for me to get away from this job. It's time for me to shut the door, shut this chapter, and move on and take a risk, take a chance, take a offer on something else that is going to be better for me. Paying attention to where you place your most energy is where you're going to get your results. Be very vigilant at what you watch, what you listen to, who you surround yourself by, because it is all projection. It will cause you to be someone that you have never been, because you are a very beautiful, nourishing soul. Even you get upset, but the way the person that you became at this job or in this marriage or in this relationship, that was never you. It was never you. And so you picked up on the energy of someone else, the energy of another person. That's why Spirit guides, God said, I need you to stay grounded. When you're in your process of overthinking, Spirit guides say, ground yourself. You will get your answer. Pay attention to what you watch, where you place your most energy, who you allow in your space. Pay attention. Pay close attention to both subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. Psychologically and actually in your eyesight. It's time to move different. If you have not closed this chapter, if you have not removed yourself, if you're still watching and doing things and following people that you should not be following, yeah, because it gives you a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety. Who wants to walk around on eggshells? Who wants anxiety? Who wants to be entrapped mentally? That's not you. So I don't know who you are, but it's time for you to get out of this energy, out of this needy energy, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this needy energy. This person is very needy, so this person is projecting onto you that if you leave me, you ain't this, you ain't that. And this person says you need, trying to put all of that reverse psychology on you. Yeah, keep you in your feelings. Keep you in your feelings. Keep you from your abundance. Keep you from your abundance, Virgo. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Russian energy. This person's going to try to pop back up. They're going to rush back into your energy. Yeah. Because their life ain't going good. Some of you left this person. Their life not going good. Everything they sowing is being, is dying. Everything that they're trying to accomplish is dying. Everything that they're trying to do is dying. Ever since you walked out their life, everything they've been trying to do is dying with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Every seed that they're sowing is dying. Everything that they touch is dying because of how they treated you. That's why I put, see, justice in the reverse. That's why I put, I just uploaded a picture. Yeah, they're stressed out. Justice ain't in their favor. You said that ain't my business. That ain't my business. Go get somebody else to do it. That picture I put on the community board said, "Be careful of messing with the chosen one. You don't want to go down that rabbit hole of messing with the chosen one." That's what I put in the community board. And this person, everything this person touched, everything this person's tried to sow, everything this person, it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't growing. Their money, their everything, they're stressed out. No justice because of how they treated you. And you learn, I have to remove myself from people that are not for my highest good. So that's why I say, if you're healing and you trying to heal and trying to be the best version of yourself, you must pay attention to who you surround yourself with. Even in relationships that you've been in, it's time to remove yourself. If it's not healthy, if it's not making you become the best version of yourself, it's time to pivot. It's time to change direction. It's time for you to do something different. I am Positive Thoughts and Energy, my beautiful Virgos. I love you guys. Until next time, Virgo.